This is Batman saying his favorite character from Friends. Ross! Ross! Ross!
Where is Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
5, 4.
Fuck, marry, kill me. With Kayla and Dean. Hypothetical questions. Like and subscribe is forever.
Oh, shit. I'm Dean.
I'm Kayla.
Hey, I'm David.
Hey, David.
This is Fuck, Marry, Kill Me.
Welcome to the podcast. How are you, David?
So happy to be here. You ever? Okay, hold on. Okay, give me 1 second. What? You guys are looking at me so weird. You guys are looking at me like I'm such a big old weirdo.
This is just my face.
Wow. I'm good. Doing pretty good over here. How are you? Well, no. No. I'm all right. I'm doing fine.
What a turn.
Okay, but hear me out. Because I feel very unlistened to.
You're the only one who's been talking. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, so the premise of the podcast is we're going to ask a bunch of hypothetical questions.
Uh-huh.
We're going to start with some fuck, marry, kills. Are you familiar with the fuck, marry, kill game?
Before we start, you guys remember that before we get it all happening, you remember, like, I read something. This came out a couple of years ago. It's like 37 questions to make someone fall in love with you.
Remember that.
Yes.
Are we gonna?
We asking those today?
We're all going to fall in love with each other
I mean,
today.
we could. I'm happy to pull them
I
up.
would love to fall in love with
Someone
you two.
here today.
Yeah.
Dean?
What? Me? I'm honored.
I could not wait. No, what are we? What are we?
Fucking marrying and
Fucking
killing?
marrying.
Fucking
killing?
and marrying.
I'll hit the first one.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Kermit the Frog, Fozzie Bear, or Bear Grylls, the survivalist.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, Fozzie.
Fozzie Bear is the comedian Muppet who's always bombing.
Who's like the Waka Waka?
Yeah. Kermit.
Wow, it's just like no lights are turning on.
He's a bear. Does stand-up comedy. He's
Okay.
not good at it. He's a Muppet. He's not Kermit. He's a bear.
I'm gonna have to fuck Fozzie Bear
Okay.
for sure, because I feel like because I have no idea what because I have no idea what this puppet looks like, then it's like
I'm going to find your picture right now.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't even want to know.
Putting the phone away.
I can make him look however I want him to look.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, you know he's a bear that does stand-up comedy.
okay, two things I
He
enjoy.
does have a fedora.
He does have a fedora.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ow!
Really putting a wrench in it.
It's okay. You can take a hat off. Yeah, you can take a hat off. That's okay for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry Kermit.
Because he's a provider.
Actually, no. I'm gonna marry Bear Grylls.
Okay.
Just in case. I don't like camping, but sometimes stuff in your house just goes wrong.
Yeah.
In our apartment, there's just like water leaking out of our fridge.
What?
And
Oh, I could probably fix that.
it seems like a simple fix.
Yeah.
You want to come over and
Yeah, okay, I'll take a look.
you're like you don't have a fucking ring here. I'd put a
Oh, hell yeah.
marry that right on up.
Feels
Yum, 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 yum.
So you'd kill Kermit then?
Yeah, I'd kill Kermit. Yeah, given the options. Can you imagine? Hey.
You keep finding it. You got it.
it's not easy being green.
That was good.
Like, hey, you never, you know, it's like, I feel like you don't want to touch me anymore. I feel like ever since I feel like when we first met each other, we were having sex all the time. You were touching me when we were in the middle of libraries. And I would absolutely go, stop it, stop that. Stop it. Not here, not right now. But now it's like, I don't know. It's like you don't even look at me. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Do you want me to go die? Do you want me to die? Do you want me to die? If you don't touch me, I'll just have to die. I don't want to die.
Kermit's toxic.
Yeah, I don't like Kermit's love bombing.
Well, now you know why. Now you know why I didn't do that shit.
All right, Kayla, same
You know what?
question.
Like, I really thought I was set, but after hearing Kermit like that, I'm really like rethinking a lot of shit.
Okay.
I think I would probably fuck Bear Grylls. I feel like he is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna have some tools I've never seen before,
Okay.
and he's gonna use them in ways I would never expect.
Yeah, like a
An
first thing
ice
that
pick?
came to mind was a pyramid paperweight.
Oh, good God.
What's
But I
happening
feel like
there?
that would be like not pleasant
No.
at all.
Where's that going?
It could not go anywhere. It
There's
could just
no
be,
good point of entry for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I have an idea.
What?
Go ahead.
So it doesn't go. You're not gonna put it up anywhere.
Okay.
But it's made out of like cotton candy.
What?
Okay.
So you both just kind of take turns, just like
Licking it?
like give it a little.
That ASMR is great.
Where Lady and the Tramping
Yeah.
is cotton candy.
Yeah, you could like try and make out with each other with the pyramid in between. Yeah. I don't think that's good.
No, I don't think so either.
I think if it's got a flat bottom, you just rest it on the nuts.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
So that they just don't go.
They just don't go. You don't want to lose your nuts.
Right, exactly.
Got to organize your desk.
Yeah, I'm always trying to keep them from floating away when I open the window.
Man, I hate it when I'm getting plowed and like, the dude's nuts just fucking fly off somewhere. And he's like, "Oh, hold on, I gotta go grab my nuts."
Oh man, moment's gone.
Oh, come
you want to
on.
watch something?
You guys' nuts are made out of helium, right? It's not just me.
Yeah, my helium nuts.
Yeah,
of course.
Not over here, weirdo.
Okay. So you'd fuck Bear Grylls.
Fuck Bear
Yes, yeah. I think I would probably kill Fozzie.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Look, unfortunately I've dated comics.
Ugh.
And if they bomb enough in front of you, it's just a desert. There's nothing
Yeah.
happening down there for you
Yeah,
anymore.
fair.
And then I guess what's left is, after the Kermit convo, I feel like that marriage is destined for a sexless future. But maybe eventually, I'll just be over it, and I'll be happy to have someone that wants to like watch X-Files with me at the end of the night.
And frogs don't have penises.
Wait, what?
They don't.
Yeah.
How did
So you're
Yeah.
also in a completely sexless marriage from the get.
I mean, he's got a mouth.
No, that's fair.
I saw some headline that said that there's some experts are alarmed at this teen breeding an army of frogs.
What?
Just the headline. I didn't tap on it because I was like pretty much gathered what the fuck they're going to talk about. But I'm like, how are they? He's just breeding this army of frogs.
For a plague?
I don't know.
For a really
I don't know
great
why he's
senior
doing
prank.
it. It's
my
a pretty
God.
good prank. I just don't know. It's pretty awful. Sorry.
You don't need
Sorry,
to apologize.
bring it up.
That's
Well,
honestly
bring
a
it.
fantastic headline.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think you have some good choices. Kayla.
Thank you very much.
I
Thank you.
respect them.
Thank you. That's all I'm looking for in this life. Someone to just respect my fuck, marry, kills.
Yeah.
Validate them.
I think you're wrong. I would marry Fozzie.
You wouldn't marry Fozzie?
Yes, 100%.
What are you
Yeah.
getting out of that, other than being the funniest person in the relationship?
That's I enjoy the optimism of Fozzie's bombing because he bombs and he's like, I'll get him next time for 50 years. For 50 years, and he's like well respected in the craft. He's on the Comedy Store wall.
Is he?
I wish, probably.
Oh man, don't lie to me.
But like it's I don't know. There's something so endearing about a guy who's objectively bad at stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And it's just like must have been the crowd. Every night without
Endearing.
fail. Like and it's not because it's not like the realistic version, which is just a terrible open micer who just gets like eats shit and is like, oh, you guys don't get my comedy. Because Fozzie Bear just goes off stage. He's like, well, I did it.
Yeah.
Good job.
He'll tell the joke and be like,
Yeah. I like that. I'm a big fan of that.
That is optimistic.
Yeah.
I would love to marry or be with somebody who's way funnier than I am. They don't have to do stand up or comedy or anything, but if I did find them like very like super funny, I'd be like, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Honey, and I wanna like fuck you a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Fuck you, tell you things. I would be super down. But
I'm in a relationship like that.
yeah.
Yeah. My partner's way funnier than me.
She is very funny.
She's very much funnier than me.
She told I'm not going to steal her joke on the podcast, but she told a very funny joke last night that I've not been able to stop thinking about. She's very funny.
Yeah.
If doesn't work out, I'm moving in.
No, come on now.
Moving in
Don't
on
say
it.
that. Don't say that.
I'm just saying.
No, you can't do that.
And I'm Jewish. I got the upper hand.
Oh, damn it. No, she's very funny. She's much funnier than
Stop
me.
rubbing it in, Christ.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm in a relationship. I'm in love. She's funny. Great ass.
Whoa. Wowzers.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Here is your next set. Michael Myers, Mike Myers, Oscar Mayer.
The hot dog. So let me tell you how I'm gonna fuck Oscar Mayer. He takes off his hot dog. Takes off his hot dog bun, that's what he looks like.
That's
naked.
his clothes.
That's his clothes. Leaves the tie on. So I'm like, keep your tie on, daddy. He takes out he lays me down and lays me down in the bun and then takes out. Come on, you guys need to like grow up. I'm being. He lays me down. We take up. He grabs some lube. Is it in a red and yellow container? Is what you're asking yourself. Yeah. Yeah. And he's like, and I'm like, which lube? He looks at me. He's like, which lube do you want? And I'm like, I don't know which I don't know. The red one.
He's like, not in Chicago.
He's like, not in Chicago. He like tosses it behind him. Loops up my butt and just starts going to town on the thickest cock I've ever. With the thickest cock I've ever experienced. But here's the thing: you're like, where's this stuff at? Where's the stuff at? Where's this junk at? So I'm like, where's your junk at? And he's like, oh, I have this little, it's like a little cloaca.
Oh my god!
Cloaca thing that
Jesus Christ!
cock comes out of. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. It's me giving a blowjob.
Oh god damn it.
But then he's going to town. And then he's like, fuck me. And I'm like, okay. I do it. And then he goes, can I come on your face? And I'm like, cowabunga, dude. So, yeah.
So you'd fuck.
So you'd fuck Oscar Mayer?
I'm so long-winded, yes. Fuck Oscar Mayer.
So would you marry Michael Myers or Mike Myers?
I would marry Michael Myers.
The murderer.
Yeah, there's something about... I do tell people this, so like, if the next person I'm with, I want them to... this is dumb.
You just described Oscar Myers' Cloaca.
That's what I was literally about to say.
Okay, so I'm into there's a strong, charismatic guys, and I'm like, so I kind of want to be with somebody. If I look at you and I'm like, yeah, you could probably like murder me with your bare hands. That's
Marriage material.
Marriage material. You could murder me if you wanted to, but you choose not to, and that's love.
That is love.
That's love.
That's love.
Haven't found it yet.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah, we're getting to the questions.
Yo, peep my fucking. I was gonna say Twitter, but I turned my Twitter into a porn account.
What?
Whoa.
I don't make porn.
To look at porn.
To look at porn. Yeah, I deleted the post, changed my screen name to Stuff and Stuff Too. Yeah, I'll literally just like load it up and just be like, oh, like my porn bank.
Great. So you're gonna kill Austin Powers then?
Yeah. Michael Myers. No, is it that? Yeah, Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. If you're listening to this, I legitimately have nothing to say to that man. I have nothing to say.
Oh man.
And leave it there. What about?
I'm gonna marry
you?
Oscar Mayer. Now that I know he's got that sweet Cloaca. Yeah, I'm gonna marry him.
Whoa, do you need to take a walk around the room? This Cloaca talk is really...
Ooh, getting spicy for me.
Yeah.
I get a sweet ride out of the deal. Get a whole car that looks like my partner.
Dog.
Not just a hot dog, the man I'm in love with.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, if I was in any relationship and the car that I drove was shaped like the person I was in a relationship with,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I think that's hilarious and super fun at parties.
Tell Rena.
I drive it. I would drive it.
Fucking nightmare.
And I think I'm probably gonna kill Michael Myers because he's so much taller than me.
You're gonna kill him just off the height alone?
Yeah. I mean, he's also like a bad man who does murders.
Yeah, but if he was shorter, you would have a...
My main argument is that he's too tall.
Yeah.
Then I would feel too emasculated. To have any sort of meaningful relationship. And also, he doesn't talk. So I'd be like, hey, can we talk about the phone bill and the fact that you're not, what are you doing? And you'd just be like, yeah. Like, communication terrible. Communication terrible, taller than me. One outfit that I have to match all the time.
Yeah.
Are you matching outfit in a relationship?
Not
with a person?
matching, but like color coding at least. You know what I mean?
Oh my
like,
gosh.
You
Well-
color code?
a little bit, if necessary.
Wow.
If we're going to a nice event.
Fucking dork.
You know, red tie. She's wearing a red dress, something like that.
Yeah.
I just have a gross gray work suit to work with forever.
Yeah.
Can't take him anywhere.
Okay.
No.
Can't go out.
You can't take him anywhere.
He's not the kind of guy that you're like, let's go out to dinner, and he's just like, like,
Yeah.
it's awful.
Doesn't say anything.
And I'm gonna marry Austin Powers.
Oh, boy.
How do you see that going for you? Like, how long
I
do you-
assume he will divorce me after I do terrible impressions of all his characters. Like, I don't think, I think he would be like, hey, I'm a real person. And I'd be like, yeah, baby.
Oh God!
Yeah.
You can't take that for too long.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would drive him away for sure. Where Michael Myers, I feel like he would just put up with it. If I was just like, oh, look at me, I'm a tall, stabby man. He'd be like, whatever.
He'd still just be like,
Yeah, I can't win arguments with that.
I don't know. Maybe Michael. I think he'll stick it. I feel like you guys will talk about it. And he's like, this makes me, when you do impressions of all my characters, it makes me feel like this.
Yeah.
You feel like somebody would listen.
And
to
I'll
me.
be like, and when you get offended by my impressions, it makes me horny, baby.
yeah.
we're not dealing with the master of disguise here.
Yeah. Oh,
That's, I'm sure he'd love it.
the master of disguise.
He's like, you know my characters?
yeah. Oh my god. I really only know Austin Powers and the other characters he plays in that movie.
Yeah.
Dr. Evil. Fat Bastard. The other ones.
Keep listening.
The Asian one.
Oh, right.
Oh, we're gonna switch to Would You Rathers.
Oh, already.
And now here's the jingle. Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather? The look you just gave me, David, was so scathing.
Was it? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's just his face.
it really cut me to the core.
I think it's gonna. God, I mean, that jingle doesn't win. If that jingle doesn't at least get nominated for a Grammy, then like Lauryn Hill's gonna be rolling in her grave. Is she dead?
I don't think so.
she's
I
alive,
think
I think. I think she's still alive.
she's fine.
I'm pretty sure she's okay.
Macy Gray.
Nope, alive.
Still alive.
Someone once told me the grass is much green. Remember that show?
Yeah, of course. That's told by Ginger. It made
Yeah.
me feel sad about my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, this Ginger girl's a freak. And I was like, I don't relate to that at all.
Would you rather live in like a Tron world where you have like a light cycle and you're in a video game, or
Yeah.
would you rather live in like a World of Warcraft world where you like magic exists, bards and barbarians, video game, cool, futuristic tech, Fantasyland, magic, dragons?
Fantasyland,
Why?
100%. Because I feel like eventually, whenever you like talking about like D&D stuff or any world like that, I feel like the year is always like in our timeline. If our timelines are overlapped for some reason, like D&D world would be like the, I don't know, 1200s,
Yeah.
1500s.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to see like a fantasy world where technology has caught up. And so they have TVs and everything. They got all these different races, but now everybody is like wearing like suits. It's just like our world. Oh wait, now there is also magic and there's dragons flying around. Like a futuristic D&D world.
It would be so inconvenient to have dragons in a modern world, though.
corporate D&D.
Yeah.
Can you roll to do your TPS reports real fast?
Yes.
Oh, nice. You passed. You didn't get fired this week. Congratulations. One thing that nobody talks about with D&D characters is they're all gross homeless people, because I've never heard anybody in a D&D campaign be like, I'd like to roll to take a shower, please. Like, how can I bathe or treat my wounds with antiseptic? And they're always like probably gross and smelly, and they're all homeless. None of them are like, and then I go back to my house. Like,
Just go back to an inn or whatever.
yeah, like even that's like few and far between. You're walking through the woods for months at a time.
They're nomads.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying gross, gross, smelly people. They're also wearing hot leather armor all the time. You know they got swamp ass.
Sounds a little classist.
I bet they shower. I don't want to roll for like shower. I don't want to do clean up.
Well, if you crit fail, you just fall and break your neck in the shower.
You rolled a 1, so
you fell, and
I
now
don't
your
know.
family won't let you be alone
Or
anymore.
it was like, your shower was very cold.
Yeah.
What about you? Video game world, fantasy world?
I would probably do video game world. I feel like there's more of a controlled story, and I'm just looking for that in life, in the pit of chaos. I'm just like, I would love for there to be a goal that I'm trying to ultimately reach that has been set by people working in a dark office for a couple years.
Okay. What would your thing be in the video game world? Would you have like laser katanas?
Ooh.
Or guns? Just normal guns.
Just
normal guns.
Just
Not laser
just
guns.
couple
Just a couple guns.
All right.
Gotta reload 'em.
And those are the only options.
Those are, or your third option is diplomacy.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, you just have very high charisma.
Because I was thinking, and this is from a conversation last night as well, some of those like ice climbing claws for hands.
Oh, nice. Claw hands.
Claw hands. Super climbing
I
claw hands.
gave you laser katanas, and you're gonna go with claw hands. This is the option you're choosing is claw hands.
I'm not great at video games.
Can you
Let me
take
just
the-
put that- I'll just put that out there right now.
I'm here for it.
Thank
I
you.
want the claw hands.
How would you hold things?
I wouldn't.
Can you retract the claws?
I probably should be able to, yeah. Let's go with yes. I don't know where they'd go, though, because they got that hook little looking thing. Like, how does that go back into
You're
my
right.
arm?
You will have claw hands all the time,
Hands all
and
the
I'll
time.
be over here with
And-
my sweet laser katanas.
And a gun leg.
Yes,
I would like a gun leg. Claw hands.
you'd be a monster. People would be
climbing-
terrified of
Just
you.
climbing and shooting.
You'd never be able to drop your kids off at school.
I don't have having kids.
Who knows?
Who's having kids with claw hand, gun leg?
Well, that's obvious. Knife face, gun penis.
How's he getting in my cloaca? How are we reproducing? Okay, well, I have a pretty good one, and I think it's pretty existential. Would you rather eat a gusher and have a permanent fruit head, or eat airheads and have a permanent balloon head? Little context. I was afraid to eat gushers my entire childhood because I was terrified of my head becoming a fruit. Like, I was already not popular.
Those commercials didn't exist in a time when we didn't have to be like, hey, man, these won't actually turn you into a giant fruit. Because we all just kind of assumed children
I wasn't
would
going on Reddit
understand.
being like, will my head?
Am I the asshole? I turned into a giant piece of orange.
My head is a watermelon. Can I still get a date to the dance?
Okay. Do I get to choose what fruit I am, or does the gusher choose for me?
I mean, I think based on the commercials, the gusher chooses for you. Because do
Okay.
you know what flavor is in the gusher before you bite into
No.
it? No.
No.
And also, it doesn't taste like any fruit I've ever
no,
had.
it doesn't.
So it
Not
really
at all.
is just a mixed bag.
It's just flavoring.
Yeah, exactly.
What our head should be turning into is just a giant chemical vat.
Right, exactly.
But that's not what happens.
No.
Ooh, I mean, both are such terrible options.
Yeah. Yes.
Just downright dastardly goosebumps level bad they have to live with until you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forever.
I got to say Fruithead. I feel like Fruithead is a bit more livable than like.
It's grapes, and each grape is an individual face of yours.
Is an individual.
Yeah, you've become a monster, a la
Well,
Last
you become
of
a
Us.
monster either way. Like no one's gonna be like, "Oh, thank God, this guy's got a balloon head instead of 45 little faces on a grape."
God, wow. I mean, it doesn't make me feel better. It definitely makes me want to like. I'm sure with both options, I will have to like regain the will to live. I will.
Yeah.
So they're pretty equal to me.
Yeah.
What about?
I'm gonna go with Fruithead as well, but only because if I'm remembering correctly, the Airhead commercials at some point your head would detach from your
And
body
fly away,
and
yeah.
fly around the room
Into the atmosphere.
into the atmosphere,
And
and,
then
that
maybe,
sounds like a very particular brand of hell because
Yeah.
these people are still conscious and cognitive
Right.
as their head is flying around the room.
And then maybe it lands in the ocean and chokes a dolphin.
Yeah.
Like, it's really a problem.
And I'm still sentient at this point. I'm choking a dolphin with my own disembodied head.
Yeah.
Where if I have a fruit head, at least it stays on my body.
That's true.
What fruit do I choose? What fruit would I get?
Papaya?
That would be particularly awful though, because people would be like, "Is that what? Are you a mango?" I'm like, "No, I'm a fucking papaya. I'm a papaya, dude."
You know what I learned the hard way is you can't eat a papaya until it is a certain color. Otherwise,
It makes you sick.
Basically poison. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So for all you papaya fans out there, wait till they're ripe.
Someone's listening to this with a papaya in their hand, like, what?
Yeah, it has to be like a yellow.
Bite the fuck out of a papaya.
He calls it his podcast and papaya time. Podpayas.
Look, they don't want me to say this. All right. They don't want me to come out and say it.
Here it comes.
Gotta wait for the papaya to be ripe.
I like that. I like that they don't want me to say this. Ended with just food caution. Like they don't want me to say this. Make sure you wash your hands after you touch raw chicken. Look, I said it. I did it. Raw chicken gives you salmonella. I said it.
Yeah.
I'm not even scared of the repercussions
I
anymore.
don't care if they don't. I don't care if they don't
Cancel
want me to say
me.
it. Cancel me. I don't care. They don't want me to say this.
They?
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
They.
Which they are we?
So do you have another would you rather?
I got one.
Oh
go
yeah.
for it.
Yeah. Would you rather stick your foot in your mouth, or would you rather stick your would you rather stick your head up your ass?
What? That seems like not.
Okay, let's get some baselines. I want to get some baselines for this
Yeah.
question. Okay, if I stick my head up my ass, does it hurt the rest of my body physically, or am I like have I done a lot of yoga? Am I flexible enough that it doesn't cause permanent damage to my body?
Right.
I mean, yeah, you're flexible enough that it doesn't hurt.
Does it hurt your butt?
No.
Okay, so you are devoid of all feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
How long do I have to do either one of these?
Yeah.
Not as long as you want to.
Okay, so I can just be like whoop and then be
Yeah,
done.
you can just like
Right.
honestly, you put your foot in your mouth, and then it's just like 1 second, you're like, oh, I'm done.
Well, I'm personally afraid of foot and mouth disease. I'm not really sure what
As
it is.
opposed to head and ass disease.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, because it
You
doesn't
heard of that?
exist yet.
Floating around daycare.
You're gonna catch it. You're
No.
gonna be the patient zero for head and ass disease.
Well, at least I'll be remembered for something.
God, I'm just gonna go after this. I'm just gonna go walk into traffic.
I mean, obviously, you do head and ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think head goes in ass. I'm curious
Head
about
and ass.
what's happening there.
Yeah, I mean, also great party trick.
Yeah.
Someone's
this
like,
out.
I have a card trick, and I'm like, fuck your card trick. Whoop.
You're like, oh, you gotta meet Dean.
It's got the best party trick I've ever seen in my life.
How does it even work?
Yeah, it is.
Once your head's like up in there, it's like your shoulders are like on your ass cheeks.
Oh yeah, is
Like
it
a-
back bend or is it forward
forward?
bend?
I was thinking it's gotta be like a forward bend. I think.
back bend would have to be some sort of Mr. Fantastic scenario where your spine lengthens to twice its normal
Yeah.
length, and you go whoop that way. But if you go the other way, then also you get nuts on your
It's like some
chest.
Junji Ito nightmare. Shit. He curled back and his head went into his ass.
Everybody in the world like just suddenly starts bending into their own asshole.
Yeah.
You're like, how do I stop this? What's
The
happening?
spirals.
You lock yourself up to like some sort of like I don't know, it's you chain up all of your limbs so you don't start bending, but then your body starts bending anyway.
Yeah, then it just cracks underneath you.
Yeah, that would be like a great Junji Ito. All I would say is they're like so funny, but also like horrendous. Like you're talking about head balloons. He's got one where like all of a sudden like, these like giant balloons of people's heads starts floating into town. If the head reaches the person, then like the balloon string will wrap around their neck and start hanging them. So eventually you just get a bunch of these like dead hanging bodies hanging from their balloon heads. And one person's like not going outside so that the string doesn't.
The balloon doesn't get.
But
them.
it's dumb. it's dumb as the balloons look stupid. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's great.
So stupid.
I like the one where they find the wall with like the imprints of the people, and like for some reason the people keep going in there.
Like that's the hole. It's the size of me.
It looks
I gotta
like me.
go in there.
It's like, no, don't. You don't.
I get that though.
Oh, okay.
If I saw a wall that was me sized, I'd be like, I'd probably go in there. I'd probably go in there.
They're all like this. They like fit themselves in, and then they just start going.
It just like disappeared to the wall.
I get that.
Yeah, I was wondering who that story was for.
It's for me, yeah.
It's for you.
I also am a big fan of Hole in the Wall, the Nickelodeon game show.
Oh,
where
yeah.
a big piece of styrofoam with a person-sized cutout.
Yeah.
You have to,
It's like coming towards you. You have to like adjust
get
your
in
body.
position.
It's a very physical bit I'm doing for an
Yeah.
audio podcast.
Yeah.
but yeah, I was always a big fan of that show.
Hole in the wall, but it's just an asshole.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Oh man. Okay. Another would you rather, Kayla? Is it on the menu? We check the menu.
I thought the menu options, the next course was the open-ended questions.
Let's move on to the open-ended questions.
Garçon.
Yum 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 yum. I can't do it. You do the num 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 noise.
I'm a mama. I'm a mama. I'm a mama. I'm a mama now. I'm a mama now. I'm a mama now. Look at me.
Oh, and that's the jingle for the open-ended questions part of the show.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Get ready, Grammys.
You.
Coming at you with 2.
Sorry, Kendrick, not this year.
Not for you.
Somebody take me to the Hollywood Walk of Fame right now. So I can just plant a big old fat one on it. Mwah.
Oh man. If you were king of the world, you get to make 3 laws right off the bat. What are the 3 laws?
3 laws right off the bat. Everybody has to have a place to live. That's like good and works. That's good and works for them. Nobody has to go hungry. Yeah, everybody food for everybody. We got to make a big scientific, constantly searching for big scientific advancements.
Okay.
So I feel like we live in a real cool world if scientists weren't only incentivized to make things that make more money.
Yeah. Damn.
Lots of tube travel.
Yeah, do tube travel. I really want to see like these shoes. I want to see like shoes. I explain this to people, and they're always like, "You're fucking crazy," but I think it's pretty doable. They're essentially motorized shoes that you press a button and wheels come out, and you can press a button and they like retract in, but they look sleek. They look like the shoes we wear.
Wheelies?
Heelys.
They're like
Heelys.
wheelies, like Heelys, but like more advanced. So like you get 2 heels instead of 1. And you can move like up to 30 miles per hour.
That sounds fucking cool.
And the way that it charges is that once you retract it in by the kinetic force of walking around all day, it charges the.
Oh. I like that.
That's cool.
That's a great idea.
Isn't it?
Who shit on you for this idea?
People are like, "Oh, that'll never happen.
What year do you think it is? What year do you think it is? Nigger boy.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
yeah, right?
Oh my god.
They're always like that. They're like, Jesus Christ. I guess I'll shut my dumb nigger boy mouth.
Oh my god!
Whambo. And then I go, Whambo Bambo. Sorry.
Will you give him a sweet
You give
little
him a
kiss
little
after?
kiss?
Hey, you can't fight racism with hate. You gotta do it with tiny little kisses. I like to use tongue when I kiss people.
That's a great idea, man.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's super cool.
I think it's pretty doable if we had like the
Street skiing.
Yeah.
street ski. People always say like jetpacks, but I think that's an awful idea.
I did too.
Well, I think to go back to your first law that you would have made,
Yeah.
if everybody has rocket skates, that's probably not what you call them.
I thought the first law was
Everybody
everyone
gets
has
a
a
house.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if everybody's using rocket skates, we've lost, I would say, 3/4 of the amount of places that you need to have roads.
Yeah.
So that can be room for housing.
That's true.
So
Right.
it's almost like the laws are like feeding into each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna vote for you.
I'm gonna vote for you too.
Hey, vote for me just so I can get on a debate. I can just be like the dude. I'm not gonna win, but I'm just gonna like call motherfuckers out, and then they'll be like, "You really need to listen. You really need to take this debate seriously." They'll be like, "You can't take that." Actually, next question. You're like a millionaire. What are you gonna do for like the people besides Jack? Fuck. How's
Slam.
that? What?
Slam.
Slam. I really like your debating style. I would honestly, you said it, it's like you were like, I wouldn't win. I was like, I think you'd win the hearts and minds of everybody in this country. If they were like, you don't have a platform, you're just like, you don't have a platform. That's you.
That's
you.
what you sound like.
What's your platform? Farts?
Yeah, you would get 89% of the popular vote. I'd do voter fraud. I'd vote for you twice.
This guy changed my mind.
Vote twice.
I'd
for
vote
me.
twice for you. 100%.
This whole thing?
100%. At this point, I just want a president that can make me laugh and also won't ruin everything.
Yeah.
People love a witty person. I think that's sorely lacking. A lot of people in office, they're not witty.
Yeah.
Somebody says something stupid, you should have like a witty comeback for it. Instead, it's a bunch of my opponent said this, but that's not true. Call him a fucking nerd. Say his dumb nerd idea won't work, and this is why.
It would be the best debate of all time. It would be like Don Lemon would be like smoking cigarettes like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but this guy's winning by a lot.
Just like we said something, the next person was like, wow, that's some real big brain stuff.
This guy's a bully.
This guy's bullying everybody. Kayla.
Yeah. If you could start a conspiracy theory, what would it be?
Like
anything at all.
Will Smith doesn't wear underwear.
You know what? I believe it. I believe it right now.
That's
I fucking
good.
believe it.
That's good.
It's like so unverifiable. It's so stupid.
You just like have pictures of him on set where it's like zoomed in to the crotch. You like see no lines.
No underwear.
I'm like,
no
right.
line.
Yeah, like the donor here. I was like,
Yeah.
there's no fucking there right there. A
That's-
fucking weirdo.
That's incredible because now you've put Will Smith in a position where he has to come out and be like, I wear underwear. I'm wearing them right now.
Like, what's happening once it gets to that point, though? Are people like throwing rocks?
Well, it goes on for a long time where he's like, oh no, I'm not going to talk about if I wear underwear or not.
to prove
That's
this.
stupid as fuck. And then, but his agent's like, hey man, you slapped that dude. Everybody thinks you're not wearing underwear and thinks you got gross swamp ass from the jeans you're
Cannot
wearing all
book
the
you
time.
for anything.
You can't. You gotta go out and say that you wear underwear. He's like, come on, man. I was the Fresh Prince. Don't make me do this.
Hey, Will! Somebody like chucks a bag of Heinz at him.
Some Fruit of the Loom.
I've come to this press conference today to protect my family.
From undies.
Undies.
That's a good. I love that.
Pretty good.
I think. I don't know. I like how both high stakes and low stakes yours was.
Yeah.
I think I would make it. I would do something like nail polish makes your penis bigger.
Alrighty.
Because I think that would really throw a wrench in a lot of toxic masculinity in this country.
So you put nail polish on?
No,
like,
you put it on your fingers. If you wear nail polish,
Okay, I thought you
Okay.
were.
the chemicals in the nail polish will make your penis bigger.
Okay.
Because
I thought you put nail polish on like the
On your dick?
On your dick.
I mean, I've been trying that for years, but it hasn't taken yet.
Yeah, the acrylics just don't look good down there.
Yeah, I think I would like to get into like the terribly toxically masculine center part of this country.
Yeah.
And just try and like drop little things and be like, if you wear makeup, you get a bigger tax return. Or like stuff like that. So it's like a bunch of dudes on tractors and like nail polish and makeup and wigs and just full drag queens.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but I'm only doing this because it lowers my car payment.
What if? Hear me out. Trust me, I like a big dick, just like any other Tom, Dick, and Harry. But is it? I don't think. Hot take. Having a huge dick doesn't make sex good. Doesn't make you come any harder or less. If anything, might make it more rough.
I agree with that. But the type of person who does not think that
Yeah.
Has a huge dick.
has a huge hog.
It's just like
Just a massive dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pig farmer. He's
Yeah,
got a
well, I
huge
think
hog.
I just think terribly like misogynistic men who have no
Yeah.
idea what pleasuring any partner,
lady?
a partner,
yeah,
period.
anyone. Period.
Like, I think their main thing is like, oh, my dick was bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's become the figurehead of not being able to pleasure someone. I
Yeah.
think in this person's mind, women don't like me because my penis isn't big, or
Yeah.
I'm not rich. So that's
Well-
who I.
Well,
Let's
That
not
is
get crazy.
that is 2 strikes.
Yeah, that is such-
I'm glad you both are in my corner on this hot take. Having a big
Yeah,
dick
yeah.
doesn't make
Yeah.
sex better.
absolutely.
No, I don't think it does at all.
Tired of it.
I mean, I have a horrible story. That is, it was like the first time I'd gone on a date in like a year with a guy anyway. And he invited me back to his place, and I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Why not? I was petting his dog, and then I turned around, and he had gotten completely naked while I was turned around.
What?
And then his dick is huge, and it was too much.
Yeah.
And he was the same guy who was like, oh man, you're such a sexy little fucking kike. Fully nude in front of me. And I tell people that I left with my dignity intact, but I had sex with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was horrible. It was
wasn't
horrible. It
good.
was like very not fun. And I don't know if it was the kike comment or no, it was the kike comment, and also the fact
I'm sure
that
it didn't help.
It was too much.
Very least.
And he was just like throwing it in me, and it was very not fun. And
Yeesh.
then afterwards, he was seeing me get dressed, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna leave? That's kind of rude."
What?
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, you did call me a kike." So,
Call me a little kike. What the fuck?
And yeah, it was
The sex wasn't very good.
yeah, and that as well. And for months after, he would just try to contact me, and he would write me songs and sing them in voice messages and find different social media platforms to send them to me. And I think he actually still to this day tries to reach out every few months.
That sucks.
It does.
That's like one of the worst stories I've heard this year.
Thank you.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
That's not even the first time I've heard that story, and it's still awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. It was a terrible time. Giant dicks, not great.
Did you come at least? Like,
No, not at all. Of
what?
course not. No, I was just like,
That's the biggest no-no.
Yeah.
That's the biggest no-no for me. You're gonna do all this stuff and I'm not gonna come.
yeah. I remember at one point I was like up against the wall, not facing him, and his dog was standing in the doorway.
Stop!
And we made
Stop it!
We made
You locked eyes with the dog.
with our dog, and I made eye contact. The dog looked sad and left the room.
Jesus Christ! Come on!
You haven't told me that part yet.
Dog was like,
It's like, I can't hang with this.
Yeah, the dog was like, she's not
gotta
enjoying
go.
this.
I gotta go lick the spot where my nuts used to be and think about this for a while. It's awful.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That's awful.
It makes you. This isn't gonna make you feel better. I
Right.
don't know why anybody would. The last 3 times I tried to have sex, I didn't come at all.
Ugh.
I couldn't even stay hard.
Oh my god, it was that bad?
Oh, man.
It was like,
Were you just not into him, or you didn't know what he was doing?
well, the first time was, well, we just met. That probably just had something to do with it. But
Like nerves.
yeah, it's like, I don't know you. And I think also like Ukraine just got invaded that day. Too.
Yeah,
And
that's a hard day to be like,
hard
let
to
me
come.
throw this fucking dick in
let me
you.
try to calm the anxiety out of my body, and that didn't work out. But then the next 2 times were also like I couldn't do it. But
Just
also same scenario. Just
Too much.
here's what happened. This guy out home from hanging out with my friends. This was probably like back in April, and I was lonely, so I was good on a nap. And it's like 3 a.m. at this point, and some dude messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you want to bang?" And I'm like, "No, no, not really. I'm just kind of tired." And then he messaged me, "I'm nice." I said, "Oh, all right, get over here. All right, get your car."
Great.
Man.
But then he came over, and he was fun to play around with. Didn't come, couldn't stay hard. But at the end, we chatted for a little bit, and
About
I was
Ukraine?
like, "Oh, you're kind of chill. Look to see you again." Then he just fucking ghosts me.
Wow.
Well, it also sounds like he kind of wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, Ukraine had just been invaded.
Yeah,
Oh, this
yeah.
is after the Ukraine thing. This is like 3 months after. That guy stopped talking to me because my roommate had a cat. He was like, I just have really bad cat allergies. And I'm like, that's okay. Hope you have sex with someone who doesn't
Have a
have a cat. Like, if you have a huge dick, what do you do with it when you poop?
Right.
It touches the water.
It does? You don't like set it on your
It touches
thigh?
the water.
Here's what I.
This is not from my experience.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
start there.
Okay, well then who have you been talking to
I
that's
know
letting
some-
it
I
fall
know-
in
I
the
mean,
in the
gross
shit
people.
water?
Why would you? I would imagine you just like kind of flip it up.
Flip it up?
Flip it up.
Up on the thigh, probably.
Yeah,
I
like
think you're
the
probably right.
thigh
Behind the shirt.
behind the shirt.
Because the shirt should be able to hold it.
Yeah, I guess you probably are used to it at this. Like, you've had a huge dick for probably a good amount of time, so you probably like. I would imagine this scenario doesn't happen when you sit down. The tip of your dick touches the toilet water, and you're like, "God
Yeah.
damn it!" And then you like pick it up.
So you
Yeah.
get a hair tie.
Yeah.
You tie it back. Like a nice little ponytail.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's horrifying. I think about that with balls all the time. Because, I mean, those. What are you going to do with those? Those are going to go in the water.
Every year it comes closer to the puddle. Every year it gets a little closer. At some point, I think as soon as your nuts hit the toilet water, that's when you have to go get your prostate checked.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That's good medical advice.
Oh, god damn it.
It's time to go gay.
You know what? Just for you two, I'm gonna go have sex with some dude with a huge dick.
Thank you.
Ride his
Thank
bone
you.
for a little bit, and then I'll be like, "So what do you do with that? What do you do with this thing for when you gotta like poop?"
I can't wait till they use this clip to give us the Nobel Peace Prize.
But every day we walk into this auditorium and we wonder what good things can come out of humanity. And today, people, I am proud to say that it is this.
The Nobel Peace Prize this year goes to.
And I'm the American member of the Nobel Peace Prize Committee. I'm not going to do an
He's
accent.
working on his accents.
I don't have one. I'm from Michigan.
I'm from Michigan.
They have an accent.
They have an issue. Yeah. I'm from Michigan too. What's our accent?
It's like it's a Midwesterny.
Is it?
I don't know what that is. I always thought it was like generic, a very generic American accent.
I thought it had a little bit of Midwesterniness to it.
I can't in my mind's eye, I can't like nail down a Michigan accent. In my head, it's like a kind of a Philadelphia accent.
Oh,
Like
that's
the-
a
what do
very
they
weird
sound
sound.
like?
Yeah, like I can't do it. It's like cheesesteaks.
Yeah, you got
Cheesesteaks, Liberty Bell. Ben Franklin's from here.
This guy I've known since college, and I adore dearly, has one of the best Philly accents I've ever heard in my life, and it's the only one that I really, really can't nail down because it's the strangest fucking accent in the whole goddamn world.
You got audio of it? So
They
Yeah,
like to
yeah, I'm
pretend
looking
that
for it right
John
now.
is a word.
John.
I can't believe we just let that happen.
Here, wait, maybe I'll just I'm gonna maybe just send him a message and be like, send me something in your terrible Philly accent.
Yo, what's up? It's your fucking boy Ronnie checking in from South Philly, 16th and Jackson. It's fucking hot as shit out here. Damn mayor, progressive DA making the temperatures all too high. I'm walking home from my friggin' mom's house from Sunday dinner.
Walking home.
Calling a friggin' podcast. I don't understand. It's hot, dude. It's too fucking hot.
where is he?
Is that his real voice?
No, he's doing
Okay.
He's originally from Jersey, then Philly.
Yeah. Oof.
But yes.
Yeesh, babish.
Oh my god.
Yeesh, babish.
No, he's a wonderful person. I love
Jersey
him.
and Philly.
I'd suck the fuck out of his dick if it was,
On that note,
it was here.
thank you for listening to the
Oh, yes. Thank you for coming for another episode of Fuck, Marry, Kill Me. It's been a delight.
It's
David,
been
you're
fun.
fucking
David, you're
delight.
fantastic. Anything you want to plug?
Fuck, you just gotta Google my name, dude. I've got. Look, you ever been to the Laugh Factory, man? I'm fucking all over that shit. No, I don't have anything to plug.
Thank you, David. David's the best.
Hey, hire me. Hire me if you got a part-time job. I'll come and work it. No sexual favors, because that would be fucked up.
Illegal.
Yeah,
It's
illegal.
not cool. I'm Dean.
Kayla.
Thanks for listening.
Good douche.